Hey guys, welcome back to part 2. I'll be showing you the rest of my collage cutout and workbooks. Um, I had a part 1 where I showed a bunch more. I have a lot of them, like I said, so I had to do it in 2 parts. So welcome back. Please smash like if you like these videos, and I'm always interested in having people give me suggestions for videos. If you want me to do a certain thing, or you want me to look up a certain thing, or if you have any questions about the book, please, please, please don't feel afraid to ask. I'm more than willing to help you out, just like so many other YouTube artists have helped me out. So let's get right back into it. We'll move all these to the side. This here, let's go with this one, because this is not that well known of one. It's 150 minutes, the Cutout and Collage Book, Vintage Botanical Plants. It kind of just goes right into it. There's not really any info on it, but I don't see any names or anything, but I found it on Amazon, so just look it up. It's there if you're interested. Now, this is another, like I said, collage book, so all it is images for you to cut out. Like I said before, there's no such thing as too many images when it comes to collage. You should see my art room. It's crazy. There's images everywhere. But yeah, let me flip through this book. Another great thing, and I love it, is when the pages are one-sided. It makes it a lot easier, and you don't have to worry about ruining an image on the back. This is mostly just really cool and weird looking plants. They have a cool fish scale background, which you can color that. Man, you can just use this and then put these on top of that and make it beautiful. The colors in here are great. The paper quality is really good. It has kind of like a shine to it, and it's just beautiful. I mean, look at the colors. They're drop dead gorgeous. But there's a lot of, I found out when doing collages that plants are really good filler images. All my collages have either a theme or a meaning, and I always have one major focal point, and then I kind of fill in around it. I'll show you some of my collages later on. And these are really good for, you could use them for everything. They don't have to be a plant. I could just cut that, and it could be someone's hair. That too, the possibilities when it comes to plants is so many. That could be a seat, that could be hair as well. That you could use that, turn it upside down, use it as a skirt. You never know. The possibilities are endless. So let me just give you a quick flip, show you kind of what's in here, give you a taste without ruining the whole thing for you. Look at that. Gosh, it's the one thing I like about collage. There's so many possibilities, so many different styles. There are so many good artists on YouTube. You can look up Jacob and Tile. I absolutely love him. Hi, Jacob. Who else? Tisha Moore. She's brilliant. There's so many good collage artists out there, and they're just great. Just great. But, like I said, let me see. Yeah, there's really no information, but a lot of cute images, so I'd go for it. The next book I have, I've seen this on YouTube. I know I'm trying to stay with unique books, but this is an amazing book, so I can't leave it out. It's the Collage Workbook, How to Get Started and Stay Inspired by Randall Plowman. It includes 50 project prompts and an image library. So in this book, you really get to see, he's a great artist too. You really get to see his style. In here it says introduction, basic toolkit, tools and materials you could use, getting started, the creative process, explore, 50 creative exercises, and image library. So he kind of gives you the introduction, kind of shows you different products. Oh, I'm moving this around. That would be good for collaging things that you need. And a lot of it I see you do need, so I would definitely trust him there. It tells you things that he prefers, you know, his favorite kind of stuff, different types of paper for the backgrounds, a page cutter, a cutting mat. I love my Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz, holla back, man. He's great. I love you, Tim Holtz. This is, I mean, I'll talk about this in a later video, but if you look, this cutting mat is amazing. So I'll be telling you about it later. It's beautiful and it's amazing, but that'll be another video. So it just kind of just gives you like ideas. It tells you about his kind of process. He, like I said, he tells you about the tools and materials that you need, but yet he gives you his favorites, and he really gets in depth with it. And also, you get to see so many different types of ways of doing it, great ideas, and it doesn't hurt to look at the images. I mean, they're beautiful. They're beautiful, you know. You have to appreciate someone like this. They're insane. Let me get back to the image. Let's get to the image library. So here that is. Okay, so they have a lot of different stuff in here too. You know, it really doesn't matter the image or the style. I mean, you can use, it doesn't matter what it is. If the picture itself is not your style, like this piece of paper isn't like something you would use, you could cut it into anything. You can repurpose images that you wouldn't normally use. You know, there's no such thing as too many images, I'm sorry. And as you could tell, I have all these collage books, so obviously I have a problem when it comes to finding source material. I have so many used books, everything. But yeah, this is just a bunch of images, great images, copyright free. Oh, you gotta love sign language. I'm trying to learn sign language here. I know my name. D-E-V-I-N. So, hi. Anyways, so here's some acknowledgements. There's the talented artist right there. So this is good just to learn, you know. There's another one kind of like that I have called Handmade Collage. It's 15 stunning designs and cut and ensemble. It's by xoxo. I don't know. And this just shows, she's amazing too. Kind of like the same in the beginning, tools and materials. She shows cutting and gluing, her favorite kind of tools to use. Shows about composition. There's a beautiful picture of her. Look at all those books. And it shows some of her art, how to finish your art, sourcing images. That's my problem. I source images all the time. And then part two, she kind of goes over and gives you images and like gives you a step-by-step how to make this. You can take these images and she kind of shows you, this is instructions on how to make this, and it tells you, and then there's the end product. And it has a bunch of these, and as each one goes by, they get harder and harder. You could use the images to make this, or you could make your own images, but there's a bunch of different projects, and like I said, they start getting harder and harder and harder, and yeah, you get a lot of images just by that, you know. So here are some of them, and then here is part 3, additional elements, and this is the cutouts you could use. Now, I've noticed that the cutouts they give you, and the ones she gives you here, are ones that she has up here. Let me see. We'll go back because that one was like the beginning, wasn't it? It was the first one. Let me see. So all the images back here are double images, which is, I mean, come on, it's fantastic. Having doubles, you could do so much with that. That's not a bad thing whatsoever. And I think there's a couple in here that are different as well, but it's just, the images are great. The pages are one-sided. You have a beautiful pattern. I mean, you can't go wrong with this book. Go girl. She is amazing. Now, here is a book that I never heard of until about a week ago, so I hope this is a new one for you guys. It's called Collage Kit, Volume 1. It's by Free Period Press, and it says, "Welcome to the issue of Collage Kit. Whether you're new to collage or an X-Acto-wielding pro, we hope this magazine inspires you to slow down, unplug, and make something with your hands. Inside, you'll find 120 pages of images to cut, paste into something totally new. Try making artwork for your home, a creative scrapbook, or a greeting card for a friend. If you'd like to learn more about specific collage techniques, Holly Christian's If You Can Cut It, You Can Collage is a great resource." And it says here, happy collaging, and it gives you a little layout. It tells you different things down here, and then here shows inspiration of different artists, so it's really cool to be able to see different artists' works. Their name is down here with their email address, and then from here on it's just images. And the beginning kind of reminds me of like a flow journal, but then it starts getting to different kind of stuff. They're all really great images, and they're beautiful. Gosh, look at that. What can't you do with that? And just beautiful stuff, you know. It goes from just being backgrounds. Here's some letters, very cool background, birds, windows, everything like that. One-sided as well, which is great. It's just awesome. You know, look at that, beach shots. That's what I do the most. I look for, I do vintage images for my collages. Like, I love buying images from the 50s, advertisements, stuff like that. I'll show you a couple of the books that I get personally for my collaging, which used books I like to get, which ones I do get, which ones I have, and where I get them. So I'll be going through that in another video. But, I mean, can't go wrong. I actually looked online to see if there was a Collage Kit Volume 2, but I didn't see anything. So hopefully they come out with another one. That'd be great. Another book I have, this is just a cutout source book. Obviously, I've used it a lot. It's called Hands. It's a pictorial archive from 19th century sources. It's images, copyright images that are selected by Jim Harder, he's a collage artist, and he's fantastic. So this whole book is just hands. That's it. And it's not just, and you'll see it's not just hands going like this. It's more than that. It'll be it's like hands doing things. They're all black and white images, all of them, like a little boy praying, you know, just so much stuff, you guys. And as you see, the images, the pages are double-sided, and like I said, or in my old video, my part 1 video, if you have a scanner or a copy machine or whatever, however it works, because I don't have any of that stuff, it's fine. You know, he's such a great artist. I wish they showed some of his art in these books because of how talented he is, but you can look it up online. He's completely brilliant. Every image in here is black and white, and it's 19th century, like you said, because that's like the type of collages that he makes. So, I mean, there's so much stuff. And not only that, it's not just things. You actually get some people in here, too, you know. he has other books. He has one called Women, and he has one called Men, and I don't have those ones. I think he has one called Inventions too, but I could be wrong. But those are great as well. I've seen them. I love this sign language. I love that. So here are just like kind of copied images of just hands doing random stuff. I love hands. I love like interactive collages, you know, people doing actions and stuff like that. And with hands, there's an unlimited possibility when it comes to having hands. I mean, you could do so many with that. So this is definitely a go-to book I have, and I love it, obviously. I've kind of beat it up a little bit. So let's see which next. Kind of like the book in part 1 of this series. This is the Botanical Sticker Book Anthology. This kind of reminds me of the Antiquarian Sticker Book in a major way, but it's botanical stickers. It's by DK, I think, and it's very similar to the Antiquarian Sticker Book. It's, you know, blank page, images, blank page, images. The difference is the paper in here with this book is kind of varnished, while with this book, it's like the paper, the consistency is like a more matted image. But hey, that doesn't matter, does it? It's just beautiful stuff. They like plants from the rainforest, and it keeps going, man. There's so much stuff. That's really cool because these are like full on just shapes. You know, this is a big oval. They're beautiful. You know, they're beautiful. And let me give you a quick flip. I want you to, like I said in my first video, I want you guys to be able to see the inside, but I don't want to completely give up the whole book. I want you to be surprised with some of the images. But there's so much, you guys. I mean, I just love it. It's beautiful, and you can't go wrong with a sticker book. It beats having to glue everything. I mean, come on. Okay, and this is actually my last book that I have. Let me double check on that though, because I have so many. Yep, it's my last one. I think this is made by the people who do, let me see if I still have it next to me. Cut and Collage. It seems like the same, yeah, Vault. It's the same thing. And it's 265 vintage botanical illustration, digital download included, copyright free images. So let me go through it here for you. Just beautiful plants, and I mean, look, I love the colors that they use in these, and it's the same in here. They have the same kind of colors in here. The reds, I don't know what kind of red this is considered. Please tell me, because this is like my new favorite color. It's just beautiful, and the pictures are very vibrant. There are some images in here are in this one as well. Like this one is in Cut and Collage, but they're on a different scale. Like the one in Cut and Collage is a lot bigger. But just see, as you saw, I had that other one. Here's the smaller one of it. Different scale images are great, especially if you're using both. Let me give you a quick flip. This is kind of matted paper as well. It has a little bit of a shine to it, but it is matted, and at the same time the pages are double-sided, so by cutting out one image you're going to be ruining another. I really try to grill this into people. Do not commit to cutting it until you look at the back page and see the images back there, because it's happened a couple times where I've gone in and did a quick cut real fast, and then I turned it around and I was like, man, if I would have done a detailed cut, I could have saved this image, and I really like this image. So I kind of messed it up on that factor. But here are some of the images. You can do so much with mushrooms, guys. It's crazy. palm trees, just like my Florida. I gotta love my Florida. Shout out to Merritt Island and all my peeps there, Cocoa Beach. Yeah, these are more pastel colors. You guys, I mean, there's no such thing as too many cutouts, is there? No such thing as too many cutouts. No such thing as too much glue. And no such thing as too many pieces of paper. But just beautiful, guys, just beautiful. Like, this was in the first one, but it was very big. I actually used it for hair in one of my collages, and it turned out really cool. So this is it for part 2 of my collage books. I'll be coming back to you guys, and I'm going to be doing more videos. My next video that I'm going to be doing is about my favorite tools that I use for my collaging, like the things that I think every collage artist should have. This beautiful thing being one of them. But I'll go into more detail next video. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and remember, there's no such thing as bad art. A mistake to you is a masterpiece to someone else. So go out there and get snipping, guys. Thank you so much for watching.